When you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, what do you see?
If you did know, maybe stand up, get your arms in the air, maybe jump on a trampoline, maybe go for a run, maybe like take off all your clothes, look in the mirror and say, that's what it is. That's my life. That's the direction I've taken myself. Now, how do I want it to be?
Being able to look in the mirror with self-respect instead of seeing a reflection of someone we are pretending to be in place of who we truly are.
And it did that because no one likes to sort of look in the mirror at a time when you're supposed to be growing your career and say, I can't remember what happened in that meeting.
And I sit at my dressing room station and I look in the mirror.
Well, when I stand in front of the mirror, I see an individual. I don't see a community.
So I go and stand in front of the mirror and I look myself. And all of a sudden, every seemingly horrible thing I'd ever done in my entire life decided to reveal itself in that moment.
As soon as you start to think that she's the lucky one, take off all your clothes, stand in front of the mirror, and force yourself to look at yourself for about 15 minutes.
The second practice is to stand in front of the mirror, to actually stand right in the front of the mirror and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I forgive you. Get really close so that you can see inside of your eyes and say, I forgive you. I care for you. I have compassion for you.
Number one is you go stand in front of the mirror. And when you stand in front of the mirror, you look at yourself in the mirror and start talking to yourself about who you are and what you can do.
Because I know, like, if you break a mirror, it's 7 years bad luck.
Finally, it needs to be one way, meaning that the process that turns it into gibberish is easy to do, but really hard to undo, like trying to flawlessly unbreak a mirror.
For other people, maybe if they're more scientific, maybe this would be, if you break a mirror, you will have to buy a new one.
I could break a mirror, you know, I usually do with my singing or my charming good looks.
That if you break a mirror is glass, a mirror, you know, it's going to shatter into, you know, millions of pieces. And maybe it's hard to find all of the pieces. Maybe cleaning them up is going to be difficult. So there's potential, maybe, you could step on pieces of glass for up to 7 years.
There may not be a full-length mirror in front of each of you today, but I want to challenge you to think about what you would want to say to yourself in the mirror with your own self-affirming words.
People want to see themselves in a full-length mirror.
Of course, you need a full-length mirror. A big mirror can make your place feel a little bigger, it reflects light, and of course it makes putting together a nice outfit a lot easier.
So I look around and I find a full-length mirror. I'm thinking constructive tension, constructive tension. I sit down, I peek outside of the mirror and I go, okay, like the creepy stalker guy. Peek outside of the mirror.
I had a full-length mirror in the closet, and I just wanted to show you that leading into the closet is a full-length mirror on this wall. So all I have to do is put on my clothes, come stand here, and make sure I like what's going on.
The mantle above his fireplace started to look a little bare, so it was filled in with a large mirror.
Because there's a large mirror behind me, and if I put the camera over here, the camera will be seen in the mirror, of course.
It's coherent, so if you use a large mirror to make a collimated beam and shine that out somewhere, then someone in that line of sight.
Some other field drawing opportunities include drawing yourself from a large mirror, freeze frame TV, video programming, sports highlights, etc.
So the typical solar power plant that does solar thermal concentration takes a large mirror, a big parabolic mirror that is about the size of a tennis court, and tries to track it in 2 axes to concentrate sunlight to a single tower.
behind transformative concepts and of making these into the things we'll sing about in front of the bathroom mirror.
Everybody does the thing in the bathroom mirror of like with the hair dryer as the guitar and like the hairbrush as the microphone.
And the face staring back in the bathroom mirror, this too is love.
And I would say, repeat this in front of the bathroom mirror 3 times every morning. I have a right not to know.
And hey, if striking a pose in the bathroom mirror pumps you up, keep at it.